We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. Detroit have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Spencer Turnbull will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. 3-0 now.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. 3-2.
I got 3-2.
And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So striding in, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ball 1. Turnbull is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. The 1-0. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Ready now, Nolan Arenado. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
0-1 count and the pitch.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And a relay home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And that misses 1-1.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Hit hard to short. He's got it. And it's in time to get him, but they do play to run on the play.
That is good.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move. Stepping into the box, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tigers,
Here it comes.
the center fielder, Victor.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it, 1 down. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me there.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-Row, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Miguel Cabrera comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Next up for Detroit, Albert Pujols. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch on its way. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Second baseman, Jonathan. Go.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The designated hitter, DJ Cron.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gardner on the move. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So the Tigers leave them loaded. They trail it here 3-0. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
3-1 to him now. Popped him up. Cabrera is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting it.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The 17th, number 11.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Reyes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So the Yanks go.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Towards second. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting it.
Next for the Tigers, Austin Romine. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Stanton. He's got it. A nice play there, 2 away.
Batting 9. No left fielder.
Stepping in, Jorge Bonifacio will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there, and they'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Belted high in the air out to left. Bonifacio looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez.
Gary.
And it's grounded just foul down the line. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He's in his first season of a new 6-year deal, so I'm sure he feels good about that. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
1 and 2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Nope, at the ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Judge, base runner at first with 1 out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Reyes is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. So it's first and third with 2 away, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-1 home. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone into the home bullpen. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, as this lead swells to 7-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Tyler Alexander is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get. Now at the plate, Victor Reyes. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. And he hauls it down in the corner.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Paxton has his sign. Here's the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Torres picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Yeah, Matty V. And hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Onto the bullpen roof and gone. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. First offering on its way.
Nope, upstairs.
2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Bonifacio looking up. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 14 on the season as the blowout continues. In now, Nolan Arenado. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Ball one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Ranging back is Maben at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 10-0. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 8.
So one gone, and here's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. In the air to straightaway right. Judge is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Cron. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ground ball left side. Torres brings it in on to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0.